So today's Friday, and as we all know, Fridays are for testing. And today I'll be testing a bottle cap table. I have in front of me a table that I bought on Amazon, and I'll be using this to build my bottle cap table. So it has a flat surface and it has a bit of a lip, so you can see over here. And what I intend to do is place a number of bottle caps on the surface here and then cover it with an epoxy resin. I found this epoxy resin on Amazon. I've used it before. I think it's quite a good quality. And you need to mix it with a hardener, which I have over here. And the mixing ratio is 60 to 40. So depending which epoxy you buy, just read the instructions, because if you don't mix it properly, your table's not going to set and it will be a gooey bottle cap table. There's a lot of information that you can find online on how to do this. I decided to go with this table with the lip because I thought it would be easy to build. But if you want to build your own frame, you could easily do that. I've also decided to go with the red bottle caps with the black table because I thought it gives it a contrast. But you could use any design that you would like. I've actually started with another table. I don't know when I'll finish it. The other table is going to take a bit longer because it's a bit bigger. Let me just bring it over and you can see it over here. So each of these bottle caps, I tried to get them unique, although there are one or two that are the same. And the table is about twice the size. And the process that I used was a bit different. I did pour already a layer of epoxy in here, because I thought when you pour the final layer, it will give it a bit of depth, but you don't really need to do that. And with the black table, let's just move that to the side, we'll only be pouring one layer. It's important to mention that depending on the epoxy that you use, you should read the instructions, but you shouldn't pour the layer too thick, so it shouldn't be thicker than 1 centimeter, because it could crack. But again, this is all going to depend on the epoxy that you use to build your table. So let's give this a go. So I've secured the caps to the table with a glue. I would recommend that you test this first, because you don't want the glue to react with your epoxy, but I think in my case it was okay. You don't need to use too much glue because you're going to pour the epoxy over. It's just to keep the caps in place. I've also used a measure to check that the table is level. You don't want to pour your epoxy, and when it sets, it's all uneven. So you need to test that first and check that it's level. And then I've mixed the epoxy according to the instructions, and now I'm going to pour it. And that's it. So I'm going to leave this for about a day or two and see where it goes from there. So when I started this project, I had two different tables. I had the one on the right, the white one, and the one on the left, the black one. The one on the left I finished quite a few months ago, about 2 months ago, and I've been using it as a table for general purpose. It's quite a good table. I'm quite happy with the finish. I like the contrast with the black table and the red bottle caps. I've used the Lindener bottle caps. You can see the Lindener beer on top here. So that is the bottle caps from that beer. And in the meantime, I've been able to collect enough bottle caps for my second table. So the larger table has in total about 224 different bottle caps. Most of the bottle caps are from Germany, but I also have some international bottle caps. And I poured the resin in there about 2 days ago. And yeah, I'm quite happy with the results. It's already set, and the finish is quite clear and it's quite smooth. And I'm really happy with the results. So I still have quite a lot of epoxy left from after making these two tables. And in the next video, I'll be doing a video on bottle cap coasters that I've made out of epoxy resin. And yeah, that's what I'll be playing with next. So let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.